It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors control the tap. Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Lowry had to force that one, but it's no good. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Screen coming. Navigating through traffic. Oh, Carter with the rejection. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Bulls have it. It goes down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lowry with it. They trail by 7. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Has a chance. Their shot by Lowry misses. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Here's a chance from long range. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ, But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Short jumper won't go down. Fires the 3. Not easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 7, Kyle Lowry. Into the game for Chicago, number 0.
Serge Ibaka slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Pascal Siakam rejects it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 5-point game. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bulls with the basketball. Otto Porter, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lowry had to rush that one, and it's no good. The follow won't go either.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Lynn with it. Right now, down 7. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Lynn. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Lowry, just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
For 3, and it's good.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Fires the 3. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can hit. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Oh, yeah, me and you, me and you.
4-3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Long key from three-quarters court. First half in the books with the Bulls in front.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
Trying to cash in. Doesn't get the bounce.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
Screen left coming. Screen left. Shots up.
Shot from in close, no good. Beyond the arc for three. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Porter. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lowry has the basketball. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. I got ball. I got ball. I'm hillside. I'm hillside.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Count that one. And a 4-point trip. Lowry into the front court. His guys down by 9. Knocked loose. Oh, hard screen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
The 7th pick overall, Larry Marketing had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even Executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Kyle Lowry, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. From long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kawhi Leonard, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
I got ball.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Leonard for two. The shot, almost. That's no good. Leonard had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
They're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Kawhi Leonard. Deep two there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's the first
Lowry
foul.
buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
I got him.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. From 18 feet at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth.
Let's do this.
Substitutions, Toronto. Substitutions, Chicago. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Zach Levine. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry. Count the basket.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyle Lowry, wide open. Makes them pay from 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Now 3 for 9.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Fires the 3. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Kyle Lowry has got 2 shots coming. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win a close one by 2. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center. The Timberwolves begin the game with the basketball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Driving right to the basket. And he knocks it down, Jay.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Teague with the basketball. Down 2. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Beyond the arc for 3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Bulls with the basketball.
Backs up, backs up.
For 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Zach LaVine. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Lets it fly from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ball. Here we go. I got ball.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Lauri Markkanen able to recover with the block. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now.
Substitutions, Chicago. Substitutions, Minnesota.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Let's go, pick him up, pick him up.
Short jumper off the mark.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curling inside. He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fires the three. Buries it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Jones with it. It's 14-12. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
First quarter's complete, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. A tight ball game thus far. 50.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Substitutions, Chicago.
Defense, let's go.
That's no good.
Block up. Here you go.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
My ball.
Here's a chance from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Rose into the front court. Lead is 2. Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
From long range, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half with the Bulls in front.
All right, back to the second half.
I'll see you after the game. Give me stance. He's coming. Give me stance.
Rotate.
4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Teague with it up top. His guys trail now by 4.
Screen.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Bulls with it.
I got ball. That's me.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not easy.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Teague with the basketball. The deficit is 6. From the painted area, won't go down. And he's going to the line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Personal foul. Team. Number 0. Line for 2.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Teague with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Shot from the lane won't go. Short jumper won't go down. Zach LaVine sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Watch the cutter, man.
Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Another shot stays out. Whoa! What a finish!
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now 5 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Taj Gibson, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Go time is go time.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Stepping in for the Chicago Bulls, number 0.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's Minnesota basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Shot from in close, no good. Teague with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Taj Gibson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Teague with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Blocked away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. More worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rose into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Touchdown.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Bulls have it. For 3, hits the trifecta. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Bulls have it. And a throwdown.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Rose into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen. Rose. Don't dare this guy. Derrick Rose, wide open, knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Porter. Had to force that one, but it's no good. They'll let one fly from half court. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Bulls got the... See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
You